A speedy welcome to the show for everyone. This is Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and I am your host today. My name is Marysyntia Hangeior, and Speedy Talk is a program for the youth where we talk about issues and everything that pertains and concerns the youth. And today we are talking about cheating in relationship. Cheating in a relationship. You know, relationships, we all have them, we know them, and some have felt the highs and lows. But there's one thing that always sparks debate: cheating. Why do people cheat in a relationship? Some say it's about opportunity, others blame feelings, and others blame boredom or lack of attention. But what's your take? Do you think it's human nature, or is it a moment of weakness, or something deeper? Why do people cheat in a relationship? Now, you too can call in to be part of this conversation. The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Why do people cheat in a relationship? Why do you think people cheat? And like I said, some say it's boredom, some even blame it on the partners, like maybe your partner is not doing something right, or they are no longer treating you like they used to, or what you thought you would get from them, and all of that. That's how some place it. It's why people cheat. And others say it's just human nature to want something more. But what is it actually? Because what's the exact reason? And while some people might blame it on people's partner, like it's because of the kind of partner that they have, and the partner is not enough, or things like that. But what do you think is the actual reason people cheat in relationship? Why do people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Why do you think people cheat in a relationship? Is it because of boredom? Is it because they just don't have nice partners? Or what is it that makes people just cheat? Because we hear this cheating all the time. This one will come out: my partner cheated on me, my husband cheated on me, my wife cheated, or my boyfriend, my girlfriend, this and that. But what's even making people to cheat? Because I mean, if something is bothering, then definitely we should actually talk about it, because we cannot just ignore it. What's the reason? Why do you think people cheat in a relationship? Call in and share with us if you know, or even if you have an idea why you think people cheat in a relationship. Cheating doesn't happen in a vacuum. It can be triggered by, emotional disconnect, lack of communication, or unmet needs. Some people cheat out of revenge or insecurity. That's for some reasons that we've heard. Some people cheat out of revenge or insecurity. Others make choices they later regret. But here's the tricky part: the reasons don't justify the act. I don't know if there are some reasons that people would mention that actually do justify the act. But the reasons, for the reasons I do hear, I've not seen one that justifies the act at all. And even when someone feels neglected or fell for the wrong person, the question of responsibility remains. And sometimes cheating exposes bigger problems in a relationship that were ignored for too long. So is cheating a symptom, a choice, or both? That's what we are unpacking today. Why do people cheat in a relationship? You too can call in to be part of this conversation, and the number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship. What is causing it? Because we keep hearing cheating and all of that. This one comes out with a problem. Some people don't even talk about it. Like, some people prefer to keep their matters private, but somehow you hear them say, and you get to find out someone else's business and all of that. So even when people are trying to hide it, sometimes you're still able to tell that, okay, something like this happened, because sometimes they just relay it maybe to one friend, and before you know it, gist is flying here and there. And sometimes some people open up, even on social media, people come out and say, okay, this happened in my relationship and all of that, and my partner is cheating. So why do people cheat? What is it? Is it boredom? Is it Is it lack of connection? Is it that their partner will suddenly change and not become nice or anything like that? What do you think makes people to cheat in a relationship? Like, you as a man, why do you think, if you want to talk about women cheating, why do you think women will cheat in a relationship? Is it that they are not just good women, or is it that there's something about them? And for men as well, some people want to justify that it's a man's nature and all of that, but why do you really think people cheat in a relationship? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship, what it's related to, because I mean it's something that affects most people. Even though some people might not talk about it, it's still something that affects a lot of people. Hello. Okay, well, lost that. So call in and share with us why you think people cheat in the relationship. Is it boredom? Is it just loss of interest? But if it's loss of interest, then why not tell that your partner that you're no longer interested in this relationship or something like that, instead of going about and then ruining your name? And sometimes some of these relationships be like perfect relationships, like you just see it. I don't know if it's from outside that they be looking all perfect and all of that. So, and at the end of the day, you just hear that these people are no longer together because this one and this one cheated on her, this one cheated on him, or something like that. So why do you think people cheat in relationship? What's the problem? Is it their partner's fault, or is it the person's fault really? Because some people like to blame it on the partners. Like, they be like, well, if you knew how to keep your wife, or if you knew how to keep your man, if you knew how to keep your woman, then he or she wouldn't have gone out. But is that true? Are we supposed to be blaming people, or should I say the victims? Because if someone cheated on their partner, then the person that's cheated on is the victim in it, right? So are we supposed to be blaming them? Like, well, if you were able to take care of your mind and all of that, then you wouldn't have cheated. Hello. Okay, we lost that as well. But call back and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and the question today is, why do people cheat in a relationship? Now, you also can call in at any point in time to be part of this conversation and just share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship. Some say it's because of boredom, others say it's because the person's partner just loses interest, and for other people they'll be like, well, you're not keeping your man well, you're not keeping your woman well, and all of that. So people even say it's because of money and all of that. You know, there are so many reasons, but are these reasons even justifiable, or is there something deeper that maybe people don't want to mention outside? And if you know of anything like that, maybe call in and share with us why do you think people cheat in a relationship. The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship, because I mean it's pretty common. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is John Agada, calling from Awe Street.
Okay, welcome to the show, John Agada.
Yeah, thank you.
So why do you think people cheat in a relationship?
My sister, to me, the issue is of two-sided.
Is of what?
I think it's two-sided. Let me start from the female side.
Okay.
Like, to my own experience, when I was in a relationship before he later, I was so faithful to this girl, this lady. So along the line, even when I'm with her doing everything, or I need to, or being intense sexual, once we reach that point, the girl will not allow me, giving me issue. So later, I found out that if she's not interested in me, so why am I still with her?
Okay.
After all, so if I can, what I can get outside, and I'm trying my best, I don't go out. It has to fall. So that was what led me to. That is, I started cheating on her along the
Okay.
line. But so to me,
Mm.
some of those girls, even though you give your, even though from husband and wife,
Mm.
one, either the male is faithful to the other partner or in the relationship, before you know,
Mm.
the for mostly it's from the female aspect. They
Mm.
are the one that have the problem. If not that cheating is a man's nature. Out of
Mm.
my own experience,
Mm.
what I passed through, my sister,
Mm.
it's not easy.
Okay.
So that's from that. And all, we don't need to believe in God. Though that was then when I was still in the world. But when I got to know that everything,
Mm.
you focus on God, so that with all the other spirits around will not lead you to you are not supposed to get
Okay.
married. So
All
that is
right.
just
All right. Thank you so much,
take care.
Agada, for calling in to be part of the show. Where we heard him and he mentioned one reason and he even applied it to himself and explained his own relationship, how he was in, and his partner was denying him of some rights or some that he felt was his rights and all of that. So he had to go and look for all of those outside. So why do you think people cheat in a relationship? What is the reason? Sometimes you do a lot of things for someone, you give someone your time, even financially, everything you're doing, maybe on your own side, like you do different things for the person. In fact, for you, you're doing everything possible to keep that person, but then sometimes you still find out that that person is cheating on you. So why do people cheat in a relationship? Is it boredom? Is it lack of interest? What is it that's making people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and today we are talking about cheating in a relationship. And the question remains, why do people cheat in a relationship? So if you have an idea, call in and let's all unpack all of that together and tell us why you think people cheat in a relationship. And I gotta try to make it like, okay, from he cannot put blame to anyone, because from both sides, it's either one partner is being very faithful and the other one is not very committed or not very interested. And sometimes when you find out that the person you're very committed to or the person that you're very interested in is not giving the same energy like you are giving, sometimes that's also one of the things that can make you to want to like withdraw, and then all of that, then you start looking for what to cover up from. But no matter all the reasons that we keep hearing, like, well, it was your fault, it's you that made me go out, or this and that, like, are all of those justifiable, or is there something deeper that makes people to cheat in a relationship? Why do people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in right now and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship. What is it that's making them to, want to go out there and just cheat, whether in marriage or even subtle relationship that has not yet gotten to that stage of marriage. Hello. Hello.
Hello,
Good
hello,
evening. Yes, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
my name is Emmanuel. I'm from Atlanta.
We cannot hear you. Can you speak louder?
My name is Emmanuel. I'm from Atlanta. That's secondary.
Okay, peace, Emmanuel, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The meaning where I will start speaking of my book is that they cheat on me. That's why I will cheat on her too. But you know good way you repent.
Ah,
So if you stay with a girl, try for the girl. Not to say the girl will carry all her problems put on your head.
okay.
But for recommend the girl then some guys then dance with you.
Mm.
You go try when you dance.
Peace. Peace, please speak up louder so that all of us can hear you. Hello, Peace. Ah, okay, we lost Peace, but she was saying something really interesting, and she said the reason why she will cheat on her partner is because her partner will be cheating on her. That's why that revenge thing. I don't get it. Also, do people cheat just because their partner is cheating on them? But that's something that we'll still talk about another day, because I saw something like that somewhere. So why do people cheat in a relationship? Why do you think people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Hello. Okay, we cannot hear you, but maybe try and call again. And also, please, we really want to hear the ending of that story you started. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, tell us your name and where you're calling from.
I'm calling from behind community secondary school.
Oh, all right. And what's your name?
My name is Edward Iken.
All right. Welcome to the show, Edward. Why do you think people cheat in a relationship?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you, Edward.
I'm just coming on radio, so come again.
Why do you think people cheat in a relationship? Oh, okay. Edward just wanted to hear the question and go and reflect on it. So, Edward, when you're done reflecting on the question, you can call back and answer. The question is, why do you think people cheat in a relationship? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, good afternoon.
The reason why some guys cheating their girlfriend or relationship, some guys they know they try to their girl, they know they maintain their girl.
Some guys know they maintain their girls.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Then to call the girl and have sex with the girl and leave the girl go. That's why some girls have to cheat on their boyfriend. Someone to take care of them. That's why some girls have time to cheat with their boyfriend.
When their guy is not taking care of them.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much, Peace, for calling in to share that with us. We had Peace, and she said she's speaking for some girls. I would guess maybe herself, because everyone has their own opinion. And she said some girls do cheat on their men because their men are not taking care of them, like they're not taking good care of them, and they have to look for someone else who would take care of them outside. Is that your reason? Is that one reason that you also think people cheat in a relationship? Peace was talking about from her own side, like from her own perspective. So why do you think people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in right now and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship, because we keep hearing this cheating and all of that, but it's more like after we just hear the stories, we overlook them. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Samuel. I'm calling from London.
Okay, welcome to the show, Samuel. Why do you think people cheat in a relationship?
Initially, in life, there were no particular reasons people cheat. If someone wants to cheat on you, maybe the person is done with the relationship. But these days, because of material things, let's go into cheating.
Okay.
A lady was telling me that she was hungry that day.
She was hungry.
She didn't even know when she went and met another guy for food stuff. When he got to food stuff, she just the guy taking her to the house, and then it all went like that. That it wasn't her intention.
Okay.
And I told her, no, that thing is not that you didn't know what you were doing. You knew what you were doing. How can you say because of hunger somebody tell you to the bed?
Because of hunger.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a thing of these days. Mostly people even undermine that issue of cheating in a relationship. Don't feel that person is my person. I can do whatever I want, but I'll still be with the person. No more commitment in a relationship these days again. So whether it's modernization that is bringing in this kind of problem, or is it people's desire to fulfill
fulfill their wants. Some will even tell you that they want to explore life. They want to test this one and this one. So that they will know. So boiling down to cheating, you get to see that many people just do it because they feel like. And then that is my own take on this.
All right. Thank you so much, Samuel, for calling in to share that with us. We heard from Samuel from North Bank, and he said, basically, to round it up, he thinks that cheating in relationship, people do it for no reason at all, because for the reasons that he has heard, none of them make sense enough to call a reason for why you should go and cheat. He said that some people just do it sometimes to explore. They'll tell you that they just want to explore. Why do you want to explore when you're with another person? Didn't you had all the time to explore and do whatever you want, but you decided to cage someone and then go and explore? Okay. And then he also said a lady told him one time, a lady confided in him and told him that one time she was hungry, and then she did not have means to buy food and anything like that. She just met one guy, and the guy said he would give her food stuff, and somehow she don't know what came over her, and that's how it went because of that food stuff. So hunger is now a reason why people cheat. I don't know this one. I'm just hearing this one for the first time. So why do you think people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and today we are talking about cheating in a relationship. The question is, why do people cheat in a relationship? So call in and share with us if you have any idea. Maybe you've heard something, or you yourself, you know why. If yourself you have been led to that point in life before, maybe share with us what it was. We had someone that said sometimes maybe your partner is not doing what you want, you're not getting what you want in that relationship from them, and then you're tempted to go outside. And someone else she called and she said when your guy is not taking care of you. She was talking from her own perspective, one of our callers. So talking from that side, like for ladies, some ladies, when they don't have a man that is taking good care of them, then they are tempted to go outside and look for who is going to take good care of them. And also someone else said, someone has given him a reason before, like to explore. Is that reason enough though? Hello?
Yeah, hello, it's still me, Agada John.
Okay, welcome back to the show, John.
Yeah, thanks. So I overheard this other guy from Northbank just now.
Let's hear what you have to say.
Like to me, I still want to add that I think in all is lack of communication.
Okay.
Yes, because if, for instance, what is that your name presented? Okay, let me not just use it. Okay, maybe for instance, if my partner, if I'm not doing well, she has to come boldly. Half idea, half a guy, see, so this aspect. I want you to come from so place. This is my need. Or so, as in, just like to speak confidently with your partner. You understand? So if both of you can say, okay, you guys come like this, you babe do like this, I think there'll be no space, nothing, no reason for anyone to cheat.
Okay.
I think that is just for me, that is what I think is the first now. Yes, take care.
All right. Thank you so much for calling in, Agada, to contribute. We heard Agada, and he said to add to it all, he thinks the lack of communication is one thing that fuels cheating a lot. Because if you have a problem in a relationship and then you talk to your partner like, this is my problem in this relationship, this is it, and all of that, then you both can work on it. But if you don't talk, then you're just going to look for your solutions elsewhere, trying to cover up for your own solutions and everything like that. So why do you think people cheat in a relationship? We hear cheating. This one cheated on that. This one is cheating on this. My husband is cheating on me. My wife is cheating on me. My boyfriend, girlfriend, fiance, and all of that. So why do people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship? Call in right now so that we'll hear your own opinion on why you think people cheat in a relationship. And coming back to that communication, that's hello. Okay, we cannot hear you, but maybe call back again. 0808 427 5464. Question is, why do people cheat in a relationship? And I was talking about that communication aspect, but you know that sometimes and I think that's the one that even pains the most. You be communicating, like you find other relationship that the partners actually communicate with each other, but then okay, even in that part, maybe they are hiding one particular thing or what. Hello,
good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
This is Patrick calling from Coca-Cola area.
Okay, welcome to the show, Patrick. So why do you think people... Yes?
The main reason for me why people cheat in a relationship is purely lack of fear of God.
Okay.
And next to it is lack of contentment. Once you have the fear of God, whatever happens will not be a reason to cheat.
Okay.
And when someone is also not contented, you're in a relationship, you're married, and your eye is still outside.
Okay.
So that also could lead to one cheating. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Patrick, for calling in to be part of the show. Patrick from Coca-Cola said one of the reasons is the lack of fear of God, because if you fear the Lord, then you have no business going to do what he says you should not do. And also another thing is lack of contentment. Like if you're not satisfied with what you have, then you keep looking outside, to find extra to add to what you have. That's if you're not content with what you have. So what about you? Why do you think people cheat in a relationship? What's the reason? We keep hearing people cheat. Husband is cheating on me, wife is cheating on me, this and that. But what is the cause? So people will blame the other partner that it's because you are not taking care of your partner well, or it's because you are not doing what they want and all of that. So many reasons. But are all of this even justifiable? Or is there something deeper that we have not heard of? Hello? Okay, we lost that. Is there something deeper that we have not heard of that maybe some people do not want to share? What's the actual reason? If you yourself have found yourself in that situation, like tell us what was going through your mind. I mean, what led you? Someone here actually used himself as an example. He said he wasn't getting what he wanted from his partner, and then somehow he ended up, it led him to like go outside. But now at how he said it, now he has the fear of God, and he has actually realized and gone away from that lifestyle. So why do you think people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we're talking about cheating in a relationship. And the question is, why do people cheat in a relationship? Because we need to know. I mean, if there's a problem somewhere, then if you're trying to solve it, maybe you start looking for why it's even happening in the first place. You don't just see water leaking out of somewhere and then you're cleaning it from the last place it's dropping, and then you not try to find the source. Because if you just remain there, I mean, you keep mopping it and cleaning from there, and you never actually get to stop it. So why do you think people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Why do people cheat in a relationship? And as we wait for your call, I'll read out a Facebook comment for you, because we are also streaming live on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. So you can also join us and watch live from there. And a comment on Facebook from Sao Dufase Valentino August. He say, when you give yourself the reason to cheat, you will have a lot. But justifying cheating with valid reasons is killing your conscience to be a perpetual cheat. There are a lot of reasons, but if I must find a reason to cheat, then I should call it off. Sometimes we just struggle with feelings for others which are not genuine, but rather when the feeling is satisfied, when the feeling is satiated, we go back to who we truly love. I think there should be no reason to cheat. If you find one to cheat, then it's better to call it off. Okay, that comment was from Saon Dufase Valentino August, and he commented on Facebook, and he said we cannot be finding reasons to cheat ourselves, and sometimes when you struggle and find a reason to cheat, and then you go out there, once that small satisfaction you're looking for comes, then you go back to who you love. This coming back to the person you love, it's something I'll never understand, or I will never buy, because what do you mean you abandoned someone or you left somebody, even if it's for 2 minutes, and then went out, and then you're coming back to who you love? Well, back to our question, why do people cheat in a relationship? Why do you think people cheat in a relationship? The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. Hello. Okay, that's 0808 427 5464. Call in and share with us if you know any reason at all why you think people cheat in a relationship, because I mean, it's not a new thing to our ears. We keep hearing it. Hello. We keep hearing the cheat, this one cheated, hello, that one cheated, and all of that. But then what's the reason? And maybe there are so many reasons, and maybe everyone has their own reason. But if we're able to bring these reasons one by one, maybe from different people, then there might be a main one. Because I believe if you're dealing with human beings, you have to pass through different angles before you actually, if you say you're looking for one that will apply to everybody, I don't think you even find that perfect one. But the thing is, there is a problem. Hello. There is a problem, so we are trying to get answers, because that's the only way that we get to know how to deal with that problem. So why do people cheat in a relationship? Why do you think people go out there and cheat in a relationship? Hello. Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Call in and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship. We have heard from several callers on the show this afternoon, and we had some people that said hello. We had some people that said cheating in a relationship, it's because maybe your partner is not doing what you want. And then other people said well, sometimes you're not getting taken care of. A lady called and said sometimes your partner is not taking care of you, and that's when you decide to go outside and find someone that's taking care of you. And someone mentioned hunger. I did not know this. It's new information to me. But okay, I guess it's not new for whoever cheated because of hunger and all of that. He mentioned a situation where a lady confided in him and told him that she was hungry and she needed foodstuff, and the guy offered foodstuff, and before you know it, she did not know what she was doing. This, I don't know what I was doing. I think it's the beginning of our problem. I did not know what I was doing. You find someone who knew exactly what they were doing, and they'll say, I did not know what I was doing. So well, we got this comment from Apeto Raphael Taylor there on Facebook, and he says best radio station radio station in Middle Belt. We appreciate you, Apeto Raphael Taylor. And you also can drop a comment on Facebook at Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM Makudi. Our question remains, why do people cheat in a relationship? Why do you think people cheat in a relationship? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Why do people cheat in a relationship? Is it boredom? Is it hunger? Is it maybe they are not getting taken care of? Is it lack of interest? Do they suddenly lose interest? Or is it their partner? Because we still find people who blame it on their partners. Some even say it's food. Hello? Good afternoon. Yes. Tell us your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Elijah. I'm calling from Hangeior.
Okay, welcome to the show, Elijah.
What are we want to? I'm a full-grown adult. I am in the perspective of the man. I think it's because of poverty. Because
Okay.
a man is supposed to marry more than one wife.
Okay.
But some of these people will have reasons of religion and label themselves with one wife, and a healthy man will not. A wife, just one wife cannot satisfy a healthy man.
It's all right.
Because when you are idle, you want to have sex.
Okay.
If you have enough money, you want to have sex. You have the desire to have sex.
It's all right.
And these ladies, once they are married, they realize that this already have arrived.
Okay.
And then the man will not continue disturbing his wife always because of sex. Maybe sometimes it will lead to divorce or fight.
Okay.
So you have to look outside for an alternative.
Okay.
That is just the reason
All right.
that makes men cheat.
Okay. So what's your name again? Remind us of your name. Elijah, right?
Elijah.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling to contribute. We had Elijah from Bayongo, and he said, as a man, he said it's because of poverty, and as a man, you're not supposed to have only one wife, because only one wife cannot satisfy you. And then when you are poor and maybe you cannot afford to have many wives, then that's when you have to just look outside, and then cheat. So do you agree with that? Ladies as well, can only one husband, like, is it also because you're poor and you cannot afford maybe two husbands or anything like that? Why do people cheat in a relationship? You also can call in and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship. The number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. Why do people cheat in a relationship? And like I was saying with Elijah, he also said something that some ladies, when you marry them, and he was speaking on his own perspective. That's why it's ladies focus, because obviously he's a man. And when you marry them and they're already in the house, they say, well, I've arrived, so if I can do whatever I want, and he's already here, he's mine already, so like he cannot go anywhere, and that will lead some men to go outside and start cheating. So do you agree with that? Like, do you buy that? And he also said something concerning as a man. Okay, I think that translates to that men are polygamous in nature. As a man, you're not supposed to have only one wife. So it's because of poverty. That's why you're only affording one wife. So do you agree with that? Or why do you think people cheat in a relationship, whether men or women, whoever cheats, why do you think they cheat? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. It's Speedy Talk on Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and we are talking about cheating in a relationship. Question is, why do people cheat in a relationship? Hello? Okay, we lost that, but you can still call back, and it's about time we wrap it up on the show. So if you call in quickly, then you catch up with us before we wrap it up on today's Speedy Talk. We have been talking about cheating in a relationship, and we have got different perspectives. Like some people would say, a lady who said because your boyfriend or your husband, your partner is not taking care of you, and then you have to look for who will be able to sort out your bills and all of that. Another reason someone mentioned is for hunger. So someone else also said to explore. Someone has given him a reason before that to explore. And someone also said because men, one wife cannot satisfy men. Someone else said because they don't have the fear of God, and also lack of contentment and all of that. So we have gotten a lot of, and there's even more. You were listening right here with me, and I'm sure you have gotten things out of that. So are those reasons justifiable though? Like, are all of those reasons justifiable? Is that the real reason why people cheat in relationship, or is there still something you think there's something deeper that makes people to cheat in relationship? Number for you to call is 0808 427 5464. That's 0808 427 5464. You can still call in right now and share with us why you think people cheat in a relationship before we wrap it up on this session today. And well, like I said, there are different opinions, different reasons, or different things that people want to put up as reasons and all of that. But at the end of the day, there's no one size fit it all answer, because even our callers, you discover that you have not heard everyone say the same thing. That means there's no one size fit it all answer. There are different reasons, but are these reasons justifiable and all of that? Cheating may have its reasons, but it always has consequences. It always does have consequence. And but trust is fragile, and once broken, it takes effort, honesty, and sometimes time to rebuild. So think about this. Understanding doesn't mean excusing, and communication might just be the best prevention. Someone also mentioned communication. That reminds me. So before we go, let's also take this comment from Facebook. We got a comment from James Roberts, who is also watching us live on Facebook, and he said, there is no moral justification for cheating. People do it out of lust. We had another reason, lust. And that comment is from James Roberts on Facebook, and he said, people do it out of lust. All right, so as you go about your day today, don't forget to remember relationships are complex, but talking about them brings out clarity. I've been with you on Speedy Talk today, and my name is Marysyntia Hangeior. Keep listening to Asking Radio 98.5 Speed FM, and also keep your dial locked in, because coming up next at 4 p.m. is the Speed Lane, and we are going to be making sure that you're driving and riding safe out there. So stay tuned and keep listening to beautiful tunes we have lined up for you until 4 p.m. when the Speed Lane comes in.
AskingRadio.com app available on Android and iOS devices. Download now.